Hello everyone, in this video let us use ScriptRunner to create an issue type. So in the previous video we were talking about getting the list of issue type schemes in Jira and also to get issue types of a specific project, but you can also get a list of all the issue types in your Jira instance using the issue type manager. Now if you do something like this, component accessor dot get component, and if you pass in the issue type manager and you basically use this variable, let us say issue type manager, you can then use a method called get issue types. Now when you take a look at this, the output of this method, you will of course get a list of all the issue types, and I will run it right now. So let us see how it works. So right now it says epic, story, defect, task, bug and subtask, which is fine, which is so this is good to know. You have a list of all the issue types. You can do further things like maybe you want to know not the name but maybe avatar or maybe something else. Let us try this. Or maybe not avatar. I mean, I'm talking about avatar because we will be using it in a moment. So let me just do it for everything. Let us see. So we get a lot of information. So we have the name, and we have the icon. The for each and every issue type you have the icons, you have the description and so on. Now this is good. This is what I need to know. But we can also create our very own issue type. And for doing that, I will use one method called create issue type. So if you look at the parameters that we need to pass, so the first parameter is the string name, which is the issue type name. The second parameter is the string description. So this is the description of the issue type. And you also need to pass in the avatar ID. So basically you need the ID of the avatar that you want to use. And for sake of simplicity, what I will do, I'll basically reuse the avatar. I'll check in existing issue types and I'll use their avatars to save time. But you can use, but you can definitely see here that it is a possibility. If you have, let us say, a lot of avatars, you can get a list of all the ID of all the avatar IDs, and you can use one of them. There is also a possibility of creating a subtask, which is the method is same, more or less same. So before I use this, I'll simply get the list of all the avatar IDs, and if I run this now, I will get not the actual avatar, but it seems like an object. But I can do something like this. Maybe dot, do we have file name? Yeah, we do have file name. Or we don't need the file name, actually we need the ID. So let us run this now, and we have these IDs. Now I'll simply use one of the ID 10316 to simplify things, and you can of course get the list of all the avatars if you want. We'll probably do that later. So get all the existing avatar IDs, and issue type manager dot create issue type. Now I want to create an issue type. I will use maybe a name, a nice name. Now what I will be doing, I will be using maybe, I may want to create an incident. Or I'm just thinking of a name. What should I name? Maybe create, let us say, test campaign or test case. So this is a bundle of test cases, and I need to pass in the avatar ID, which is 10316 10316. And once I'm done with this, I may want to display the list again. So let us see if this works. And before I run this, I will also show you my existing issue types. So if I go to the issue types, the list of issue types, we have quite a lot. So bug, defect, epic, story, task. And if you let us say, I think the one that we are using the avatar ID of, I believe task. What I can do, I can select it here, and I can do copy image address, and it will tell you, if you look at the image address and the URL, or somewhere it will have some ID. So it's not really a task, it is, I believe, a subtask. Anyways, that is not really the point here. Let us run this script, and you can now see that we have a new entry in the list called test campaign. If I go back and if I do a refresh, I have a new test campaign. The icon is now, I think it was not really copied from task, but the subtask. So this can be really useful when you have to, let us say, do some automation, or maybe you are supposed to create these issue types manually. So you don't have to. Now you know you don't have to, and that is the advantage of the Jira APIs, and of course doing it so easily with the help of ScriptRunner. So this is all I wanted to share in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.